Something's down there. What's going on, everybody? This is Living in Arizona Now, and today we are taking you out to Seven Springs, where we're going to do a hike out to a hidden gem. It's a waterfall. It's actually going through the Skull Mesa Pass, so that's where we're headed. So this area is known as Seven Springs. It's about an hour north of Phoenix along a windy dirt road. You could almost call this off-roading or overlanding, off pavement and then on a dirt road. But as you can see right here, we came across a dead rattlesnake. It looked like someone had actually thrown rocks at this rattlesnake. I don't think that that was necessary because this was out in the middle of the desert, but someone chose to actually, take out this rattler. Anyways, what we're going to do is we're going to head up to the top of this mountain here that has great views. When you're out in Seven Springs, you'll see this golf ball looking structure. That's what we're actually going to drive up to. The gate was open, so we drove up there. There were several other cars up there while we were there. This is one of those roads where, you don't really want to look down, because if you do, it might give you a little bit of vertigo. Once you get up there, we saw a lot of hawks and vultures. So here I am up at this golf ball, way up above. Way down there you can see Horseshoe Lake. They've got like a control tower up here, but it's unmanned. I don't actually know what this thing does. But from up on this lookout point, you can see how green it is around the desert because of those monsoons that we had. All right, now we'll head back down the hill and we'll continue pressing on towards Seven Springs, where the campground is, and the trailhead for Skull Mesa. And this here is Seven Springs. You can see us driving through the actual creek washbed area, and then around here is an old campground. It actually got washed out in one of the flash floods. All right, now we're coming up to the actual trailhead, so let the fun really begin. If you guys are enjoying this video, hit that like button. All right, so we are hiking down here at Seven Springs in the creek. Really lush out here. Lots of juniper trees. I did hear a rumor that there was a black bear sighting out here. So we got some water down here. There's the trails. Skunk Creek Trail and Skull Mesa Trail. Never know what kind of wildlife you'll find out here in Seven Springs. Look at that. Swimming area. I don't have any cell phone service. We've been hiking for about over a mile. If you want to bring a lot of water here, probably some cowboy boots instead of these shoes, just in case, So when you do come across over here, you have to actually cross the creek here and find the trail. And because of all the monsoons, it's kind of hard to find the trail. It looks like we found it. But you can see that it's been a while since people have been back here, period. Grass is taking over the trail. Wow. It's like this place is going to be lost if People don't come out here. Lost in the desert. Hydration. Alright, so it looks like the trails led us kind of up onto this ridge here. You can see down there is the actual creek. So we're up above. And from what my friend was saying is this actually connects to Skull Mesa Trail, which according to that sign back there, about, I would say it's a mile, but distance can be deceiving. So I'd say it's probably 8 miles from here. It's definitely not a soul in sight out here. This is really backcountry hiking right here. There's that golf ball off in the distance. It's about 90 degrees right now. Low humidity. You guys see that cliff? Walk along. Wow. Oh, whew. Man. Take a deep breath. Something's down there. You guys hear it?
Cows.
It's cows. You see them?
Yeah.
All right. And we're kind of coming down the home stretch here to get to the actual location we're going to, where there's a waterfall. It's actually really nice out. It's a little bit hot, but there's a nice breeze and it feels good. Probably 90 degrees, like I said. But yeah, we're kind of starting our descent. Oh, there's a cow. There's a bunch of cows. You hear them? Never know what you're gonna find down here. So we've been hiking now for about an hour, I would say. Probably traveled 2 miles, but I don't have any way to measure that. And because this is like a hidden gem, secret place, you can't really find it on a map anywhere. Unless I put it on the map, which I might do. But someone might say something. Anyway, still pretty cool. I would only want people to come out here just to keep the trail in place. Plus, a lot of people aren't going to come out here because it's kind of rugged. It's not for everybody, that's for sure. It's probably I would say a level 4, maybe I don't know how they grade hikes, but this is probably on par with a level 4. You can see it's just totally an oasis out here. Well, look at that little butterfly to be. It's a big old caterpillar. It's amazing how much water's out here in September. These cows freak out when they hear someone. They don't probably see a bunch of people. Lots of butterflies on this trip. quite the views out here. Oh man, it's a real hike. This is a real doozy. There's the crested swirl. Holy moly. We have made it. Holy moly. Heat exhaustion, guys. Be aware of that when you come out here, especially if it's hot. Definitely wait till the cooler months to do these. But here it is. Oh yeah, after a long hike like that, man, you definitely want to get in this water. And it's not too cold. It's definitely not warm, but it's not too cold, I'll say that. So I'm pretty happy about hopping in here because I needed to cool down. My body was starting to feel that hike. Look at that desert lobster there. Is he trying to come on shore? Is he? Oh, he's fighting with something for food. Interesting. Fighting over food. So we're on our way back here, and there's another waterfall or water hole. We're just kind of taking a look. It's maybe about a quarter-mile up the trail towards Seven Springs. Not quite as deep, but pretty nice. Let's take a look. So it looks like someone actually cut open a prickly pear here. That's what it looks like. It's not a prickly pear. Kind of looks like a, you know, like a guava maybe, or a dragon fruit. But they have little stickers on the outside. You have to be careful. That's what a prickly pear looks like on the inside. Wow. You know, it probably wouldn't be too bad if it wasn't so hot. But, I mean, going back, they say it's faster, right? Well, we'll see. Well, got a little bit of water here. Thankfully, we're almost done. Coming up on these stairs back into, I think, is the cattle ranch. It took about an hour and a half to get back also because we stopped about 5 times underneath the shade for 5 to 10 minutes at each time. But you can see, I tried to spread out the drinks on the water. You might want to bring a little bit bigger water than that, especially if it's really hot out like it was today. But coming up to the truck.